Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Zombie, and welcome back again to another video. And today we're going over the more TNT mod. Before we get to this video, guys, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. You guys got 3 seconds to leave a like on today's video. 3, 2, 1, and comment down below what your favorite type of TNT is. So anyways, this mod will add in a bunch of TNT into your Minecraft world, and we're actually going to explode them in today's video. Now, if you guys watch my TNT versus videos, this is actually the mod I use in the videos. So if you guys watch those videos, you guys might know what some of them do. But for people who want to know more about the mod, I'm going to basically show you what they do in this video. So let's start off with these simple ones. And first thing first, we got to get a redstone torch because it's kind of required. We're going to start off with the more simple ones, which is literally just TNT times whatever. So here we go, guys. So this is times 5. So this will do the this will do 5 times the amount as normal TNT. So this is 5 times as powerful as normal TNT. This is 20 times more powerful than normal TNT. So we're gonna watch what the 20 times powerful one does. They get really insane, by the way. Like, this is just a walk in the park. This is the 100 TNT. By the way, still a walk in the park. So this is 100 TNT, like 100 times more powerful than the normal TNT block. And then the next one, after this one explodes, is a 500 times powerful TNT. So this is 500 times as powerful as normal TNT in Minecraft, and it's pretty dang powerful. Like, it's 5 times as powerful as the 100 TNT. So it's basically like this, but for the 100 TNT. So as you guys can see, it does quite a bit. As a matter of fact, it did quite a bit. It actually revealed a ravine. So it did quite a bit of damage. Alright, up next is probably one of the bigger ones, and this is the meteorite TNT. It's actually one of the cooler ones too, because as you guys can see, when it lands, because yes, it does actually land as a flippin' TNT, like, meteor thing. As you guys can see, it literally just, it will just completely annihilate the entire area. It does so much damage to the environment, it's crazy. Like, look at this, guys, and it's still going. It's still going. Look at it. See? Oh my goodness, that is actually really crazy. This is what one does. Now imagine like 10 of them, or 500 of them. Alright, now we have the flat TNT. What this will do is it will flatten the entire area. So we're going to put that one down, and as you guys can see, it's going to flatten the area. So if you want a flat area, hey, it's pretty good. It doesn't do much damage, and it flattens the area for you. So, like, say, if I want a flat area to do this video on, and I don't want any disruptions from the environment, like hills, mountain, etc., just plop down a few of these guys. They'll do the job for you. So let's plop these guys down, and they're going to do my job for me. And as you guys can see, this entire area is now flat. For the most part, most of it's flat. Like, these little guys might be here, but you could just get rid of those. You could get rid of those guys, or it does it for me in this case. But yeah, as you guys can see, I basically just flattened this entire area from that explosion. So this whole area is basically flat now. And it's even hitting the mountain a bit. Alright, anyways, after that we have is the mining flat TNT. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to put this on, oh my goodness. Okay, let's get away. I don't know why it's still exploding. What? Why did it go below? It's not supposed to do that. Alright, we're going to put the mine and flat TNT right over here. I believe what this one is going to do, it will basically mine for you and also make everything flat. So, like, say, for instance, with this is really useful if you're going, like, mining, like, underground. It'll, like, light up the whole area for you. It'll do the whole 9 yards. So, it's very, very useful. Up next is the compact TNT. Now, this one is really useful because when you light it up, it might not seem like a lot, but inside of it is a ton of different TNTs, as you guys can see. Look at it all. That's so much TNT. Now, wait for it to blow up. And, yeah, as you guys can see, that is what the compact TNT basically is. It's very messy. Then there is a few other building ones. There actually are building ones in this video. This is the house TNT. This is the stone house. This is the wood house TNT. So, here we go. Let's put this one down. And then this is the brick house TNT. All three make the same shape, just different materials. So say if you want a stone one, you get that one. You want a wood one, you get that one. Or if you want a brick one, you get this one. except for the brick one actually comes with a chest. So if you want that instead, you might want to get the brick one. I think the brick one is the best. Not only does it like come with a carpet, but like it comes with a chest. It looks very cozy. You know, I think it looks the best. Alright, so after the building ones, we got more destructive ones. So we're going to open these guys up. This one is the fire TNT. And what the fire TNT does is it will light everything on fire. As you guys can see, everything just gets lit on fire. The snow TNT will make everything snow. So let's put that down. So that's a snow TNT. So everything becomes snow. The ocean TNT makes everything into water. So you're about to see that in action right now. And oh my goodness, I just got a stuffy nose. Alright. Even comes with some squids. So if you want squids, there you go. Then we have the H-Fire TNT. And what this will do is the H-Fire TNT, it will basically make a giant nether explosion. So as you guys can see, what this will do is it will spawn in a bunch of gas and netherrack. So that's really cool if you want like part of the nether in your world. And also, if you put it by water, you get some obsidian. So that's pretty cool. Alright, up next we have is the vaporized TNT. Now this one is unique because it actually doesn't get rid of blocks, but it gets rid of water. So say if you want to get rid of water in a certain area and you don't feel like picking it all up, you just put down the vaporized TNT and there you go. It's kind of like a sponge. Then we have the Ender TNT. I'm not going to use this though because it's going to take me away from this area. But what it will normally do, it will normally teleport you somewhere randomly. Alright, up next we have is the nuclear TNT. So let's put down the nuclear TNT by putting that down right there. Now what the nuclear TNT will do once it explodes, you'll see for yourself. So once it explodes, it basically makes a giant explosion. Let me make it daytime again too. So yeah, it basically makes this like giant explosion, as you guys can see. Very, very big, very, very huge. Some blocks actually still remain, I guess. And yeah, it's not as big as it sounds. Like, when you think of nuclear TNT in Minecraft, you think of, like, it's going to destroy the entire biome. It actually doesn't do that. It really doesn't. It just destroys, like, a certain area, and it makes, like, a very messy mess around everywhere. Also, it leaves behind this nuclear waste, which I don't know if it does anything. Okay, it kills you if you stand on it. So, it's very deadly if you want to basically, like, make an area in Minecraft inhabitable. So that's basically what it does. Alright, up next we have some few cool ones. As you guys can see, we have the okay, let's go with the digging TNT. So this is the digging TNT. Let me get a redstone torch again. I keep forgetting. So the redstone torch, and we could put it on the digging TNT. So the digging TNT will basically do what it says, and it will make a giant hole for you with a water at the bottom. And then the drilling TNT will basically make a giant hole, kind of like the other one before. So it's like the same thing, but on a grander scale. As you can see, it even leaves water behind for you, so that you could drop down and not die. Alright, up next we have is the ghost TNT. Now, I'm actually not sure what this does, but we're about to find out right now. Okay, so basically, it's TNT, but it's invisible. That's basically what it is. Alright, up next we have is the multiply TNT, which, as you guys can see, the multiply TNT will basically multiply every item that it gets. So if you ever find diamonds, you might want to use that. Alright, up next we have is the cubic TNT, and as you guys can see, the cubic TNT basically explodes in a cubic shape. Up next is the erupting TNT, and what this one does, it does its name, it erupts. As you guys can see, there it goes. It's erupting, and it comes back down. So that one's really cool. It's like a volcano. Alright, moving on from that one, though, we have is the chemical TNT. Now, this one is very weird, because it comes back down, and it explodes all the way down. Like, look at that. It just goes all the way down. It's very cool, though. It's, like, weird in a cool way. Up next, we have is the floating TNT, and what this one does, it floats. So, if you want a TNT that can float, you want to send it up to somebody, be like, hey, y'all, I'm going to just send this to you. There you go. It's also very, very powerful. So, like, say if we put it down over here. So, like, let's put the TNT down right over here. So, it's going to float up. It's going to go up, and when it explodes, as you guys can see, it's going to explode. It, like, takes out a whole area. It's very powerful. Up next is the freeze TNT. I'm sure you guys already know what this one is going to do. It freezes everything into ice, including animals. Like, they'll be inside the ice. So, yeah, as you guys can see, there it is. It's frozen up right over there. All right, moving on from that one, though, we got some more awesome ones that I even don't know what some of them do. All right, so let's get our trustworthy redstone torch again. All right, up next is the reaction TNT, and the reaction TNT is very odd. So, like, look at it. Look at it. It's going to explode like crazy. Look at it. It literally just goes like crazy. So, you might want to be careful when exploding it, because it is a mess. All right, up next is the animal TNT. Let's go near a more less destroyed area. So this is the animal TNT, as you guys can see. And what the animal TNT will basically do is it will make a bunch of animals appear in your Minecraft world. It's definitely not useful, but it is funny. The next one is a sand firework. Definitely not really useful if you're in a desert. But say if you're in like a plains and you want a bunch of sands everywhere, you can do that. But yeah, like I said, it's not really useful when you're in a desert. All right, up next is the floating island TNT. And what I believe this one will do is it will take every item that it gets in its explosion and take it up higher with it. So like you'll see that everything will be gone in a second, or it should be. Okay, I guess not. Maybe not. But yeah, as you can see, though, it basically just copy and pasted everything. It made it into a floating island. And yes, you can duplicate the floating island as well. Alright, up next we have is the TNT firework. Now, this one is pretty crazy, because as you guys can see, it's so much TNT. It is actually ridiculous. And, yeah, look at it all go by, guys. It's so insane. Wow, that did a lot more than I thought. Alright, up next is the gravity TNT, and what this one will do is, if you guys play Overwatch, it's like a graviton surge, basically. It will bring you into it like a black hole. Like, see, guys? Look at it. You see, it will take you in like a black hole, and you cannot escape, and it sends you all the way up. That part isn't in Overwatch, by the way, but still, you get the point, though. It sends you all the way in the air, flying, and, yeah. I'm not sure if it actually damages you, though. Alright, up next we have is the meteor shower TNT. I wonder what this one is. I actually never used this one yet. So I'm very curious to see what this one is. Oh my goodness. I think this may have been a huge mistake. Alright, those better not be big meteors that make the whole map go explodey. Alright, so basically what it does, it drops a ton of meteors from the sky into your Minecraft world for a considerable amount of time. That is a decent amount of time. Alright. Moving on from the meteor shower TNT, we have the spiral TNT. Let's go over to this area because it is less damage. So let's go over here. The spiral TNT will basically make TNT go in a spiral formation, just like the name says. And as you guys can see, it goes like everywhere. Then again, like every block in this mod goes anywhere. Alright, so up next we have a few more that I want to go over. So this is the Grove TNT. Not sure what that means, but we're about to find out right now. So let's find out what this does. And as you guys can see, the Grove TNT makes it into, oh, it's like, it makes it into like a little mini forest. All right, up next is the inverted TNT. And what this will do is it will, as you guys can see, it will basically, let it explode, give it a second. I don't know what that did. Oh no, help, help. Oh my goodness. Oh, I know what it does. So basically, what it does, it replaces like everything underneath it up top, and then everything up top underneath it. That's actually really cool. Very weird though. Very weird. Very destructive too. Alright, up next is the custom TNT. I'm really not sure what this does. Oh, it like goes through all the different TNTs. It's actually really cool. So it landed on Grove TNT. Alright. Then up next is the Easter egg TNT, and what this one will do is it will basically make everything into pumpkin and melon and cactus. So as you guys can see, maybe not cactus, but it makes everything into pumpkin and melon. So yeah, look at it. It just goes on and on and on. This whole forest has become basically a pumpkin and melon forest. Very good though if you want food. If you need food, it's very good. Alright, but those are just the beginning. There are even more powerful ones out there. As you guys can see, there's also items called dynamite. I'm not going to go through all of them, but they basically do the same thing as all the ones I showed you, except for the fact that they are actually throwable. So if you want to throw them, there you go. And yes, they do have the bigger ones like the meteor and nuclear one. So have fun with that. All right, now we have the awesome ones. These are called the TNT gods. These are the most powerful ones yet. I'm going to save the most powerful one for last. All right, so this is the mountaintop removal. This is supposed to remove the top of mountains, I guess. So let's try this one out. Now, just to let you guys know, I didn't try all these out yet. I only know what a few of these ones do. So we're going to find out what the mountaintop one does. So as you guys can see, the mountaintop one literally just removes an entire mountain. G-flippin'-G. Look at that, guys. All right, so what if I go over here, like an actual... Wait, no, let's put one near this forest, right? I'm going to put one in the forest, like with all these trees. So I'm going to put one right here. And then let's put one all the way on top of this mountain right over here. So let's put one right near this lava, I guess. So let's put it right over here. Oh my goodness, it hit so much that it almost hit the mountain. But yeah, as you guys can see, it's pretty destructive. It basically gets rid of everything. And in the mountain's case, it gets rid of everything too. So yeah, the mountain, rip in peace mountain, rip in peace forest actually. Look at this forest. GG. Alright, up next after that is the Mankind's Mark. And this is actually another building one. This will basically make it so that it makes a giant house. It's actually a really nice house too. It makes a giant house in your world, and you can do stuff in it. You can sleep, you can do whatever, and it's 2 stories high. Even has its own chest room, bedroom type of situation going on. So that's pretty cool if you want a good looking house. Up next is Poseidon's Wave. This is like the ocean TNT, except for it is much, 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 much worse. So as you guys can see, it's gonna go down, and then everything literally becomes water in this area. Like literally everything. See this house? See it? It's water now. Everything becomes water. Alright, after that we have is Heaven's Gate. And what this will do is it's just like the island thing I showed you guys earlier. It will basically make another floating island. So once it's done exploding, it's going to go upwards. So let's check up now. And as you guys can see, it does that. And now what this will actually do is it will actually remove every block below it and every mob and everything. It just gets copy and pasted. No, cut and pasted. All right, up next is H's Gate. And H's Gate is very similar, except for it's with the nether. So as you guys can see, it's going to cause a giant explosion of nether. So yeah, as you guys can see, once it explodes, it's going to make everything into nether. Look at this, guys. Everything just became like lava. And we're... Okay, yeah, see, then everything up here. This is like another planet, but with like nether. So it even makes your own nether portal too. So if you want to click while you get to the nether, there you go. Alright, up next is Dust Bowl. This one will basically make everything into sand, just like the sand one I showed you guys earlier. So let it explode, and as you guys can see, everything literally just, it's sand everywhere. Everything is just sand. And it becomes sunny out, that too. I forgot to mention that bit. But yeah, everything is... I think it didn't work as much because I did it up higher. But yeah, it would turn everything into sand. Up next is the Hexadron. As you guys can see, this is the Hexadron. And when this one explodes, it will basically make it into a giant cube, as you guys can see. And yeah, just a giant cube. And my favorite one is the Revolution. It's just like the spiral, but on a much larger scale and more destructive scale. And as you guys can see, everything in its way just gets destroyed. Look at that. Look at that. Everything on its way just gets destroyed. Oh my goodness. Okay, but the most powerful one yet, and the last one I'm showing in this video, is this giant meteor one. So we're gonna drop the giant meteor right over here, guys, and we're gonna see what damage this actually does. We're gonna stand right below the meteor too. So let's stand right below it, guys. Here it comes. Here it comes. Wow, I'm surprised it didn't squish me like a bug. Alright, well anyways though, as you guys can see, this whole area is basically done for. And no, by the way, I don't think it's done yet. It still needs to load the explosion. I really wasn't paying attention to how much damage there already was done. I guarantee you though, there will be a lot of damage done to this environment once everything is done exploding behind it. So give it like a minute. Yeah, as you guys can see, everything exploded underneath me, and it's just completely destroyed. But yeah, instead of being more deeper like the meteor one though, it goes more wider. But yeah, alright guys, well this is the more TNT mod, or not enough TNT mod. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys want to see next. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you did, leave a like, give my channel, subscribe, comment down below what mod you guys want to see in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day, and peace. Bye everyone. Bye bye.